Alright, everybody, this is John.
Nerd Leader.
And I gotta come in here and do a thing, I guess.
This is what the other person wants you to do?
Yes, we are still trying to get these all-important signatures so that we can go and knock on Smythe's door.
So this is the second of the 3 petitions before you get this signature, or are they already letting you join?
I guess I join when I get this one, because I guess I need 3 signatures, and the one girl that started all this...
Oh, she's petitioning you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
More mannequins.
You know, there were some mannequins in 3, but they were mostly used by raiders as part of the whole weird psycho aesthetic. I want to say the other place you would see them would be in Paradise Fall in Eulogy's pad. And I want to say that one guy, you know, that guy who's like, I got vodka and women and guns, it's awesome. It's over by Rivet City or whatever. I think he had some too.
Well, what's your stance on murder?
So it's, I'd rather not kill people, to, I mean, if I have to, yes, more.
I'm just joking. I don't actually want you to murder anyone. Alright, fine. You say you want to help. It would be a miracle, but if you can convince polyester to stop fucking throttling hydroponics water supply, I'll happily endorse you. Right.
See how I didn't just get into a bunch of nonsense and bullshit? I was like, hey, what do you want me to do? I'll go do it. Hey.
You know, seeing them side by side is the Anarchy logo just a Freemason logo?
Shh, we don't talk about that. Might make us easier to hear. Maybe. That's what I should have done with the damn canyon people.
Ah, it's you. The one from outside. I take it you've spoken to Palmyra. Oh, of course she did. Because there's nothing more important than hydroponics, is there? You can tell Palmyra that we're working on it, and things should be back to normal shortly. I hope.
Is there a reason you could ask that?
Oh, it was tragic. Bit by a fox, and then bit by a dog that was chasing the fox. And then on the way to the doctor, poor old Mr. Grey fell into the Camden Lock and drowned. Before his passing, Mr. Grey owned a small pub of his own. He sold water at the market, mostly to non-members. They depended on him. Alice doesn't know this, but we're now providing water to everyone in Camden. Pistols and non-members. Most of it's coming from our reserve, which is almost depleted. This isn't sustainable at all, even with reconfigured filters. But one thing at a time. Filters first, then we'll figure out everything else. My team has already gone out searching, but why not? What's the harm in another set of eyes?
Is it gonna be just a ghoul laying in the river?
That would be awesome. Hey, you're right. Let's get you out of the water. Yeah, let's get you out of the water. There we go. There we go. Oh.
Right, there's the Is there another one in here? I don't know if he's stuck on like collision or I'm stuck now. What a convenient way for him to get paralyzed.
I'm doing my best to not complain about that.
Yeah.
Good deal.
There's a load-bearing workbench.
Oh. All right. Well, that wasn't so terrible. The other one I had to go on quite the walk. Well, now this is wrong with it. How much you want to bet?
Yeah. Well, I mean, she was talking that way, like, well, now we have clean water, but how do we have enough?
Please tell me you have good news. Wait, really? Ghouls? How could they have got in? We upgraded the ghoul grip traps relatively recently. They must have made their way in around the same time the hooligans did. Captain Reasonable's been so distracted with the commuters. Let me just check the levels. My God, you actually did it. I can't tell you how thankful I am. Here, take this. It still doesn't solve the problem of the non-members, though. Would you mind stopping by Mr. Gray's house and speaking to his son, Jesse? If he'll speak to you, maybe you could ask if he'd be willing to donate his father's purifier to the pistols. Thank you.
I'm going to see how much I cannot charm this guy.
Step right up. Take a look. Take a look.
Okay. Oh man, I have more caps than I thought I did.
Farewell.
You know, I didn't check. How much money did she have? Did she have an unusually high amount? Is she one of those people you just sell a bunch of stuff to?
I don't know. I wasn't paying that close of attention. I just happened to notice what mine were. I was
Yeah.
expecting her to have more purified water on her.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Do you think that's partially because it'll be more true when this quest is over?
Maybe. There may be a flag on what it generates based on how far you are in this quest.
So one chick was saying they're working off reserves right now because the purification process is so slow, right? It's one of those your colony fails scenarios I wouldn't want to be looking down the barrel of.
However, I will say I was right. Because I got a, now this is wrong.
Yeah. You're right, man. The one guy, they were like, he is not going to help you. Was like, no, bro, do this and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is like, can you please fix our problem and be our friend?
Yeah, no shit.
And even the military guy seemed a little disappointed that he didn't join his faction.
Ugh. Nobody come near me, I got a chair leg.
I have to say that this one I'd have to be a little more on top of things than I usually am in a Fallout game. Not that I just willy-nilly shoot people, but like that situation there, not in a like it felt dangerous kind of way, but I just matter of factly thought you were gonna start attacking those people because, you know, just people randomly out where you could have fought other people recently, you know, like. This mod definitely has a lot more citizens wandering around than I'm used to in a Fallout game. I know it kind of has to do with the town structure in this, how they just kind of are near buildings and almost never far from them, but...
It's kind of interesting. It kind of speaks to a different culture. You know, things in the UK are different in the US.
I don't care. Polyester can eat my ass. Don't want to talk to anyone. Thanks. He was great. And now it's my fault. He's gone. I thought it'd be cool to have a pet fox. I'm such a moron. You don't know anything. You want that. You don't know me, and you didn't know my dad. You liked them enough. Not enough to join up with them. He said they were too focused on themselves, that they couldn't see the bigger picture. He said we were better off on our own. What? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I go to school. My friends' parents are pistols. They're not bad people. My friends are all planning to try for sponsorship
School?
when they turn 18.
The UK has more infrastructure than the US certainly does.
You know, some of that might have to do with a higher percentage of the population being in a more condensed area. Because, you know, I know we have a lot of stuff in our city centers, but we have our city centers spread out across a huge area. Like, if you think about it, it would be easier to gather all the great minds that survived in London or in England in general than it would be in the United States. Simply from not being separated by, you know, distance. You're doubting how helpful the first option would be to this quest?
I'm just trying to figure out where this dialogue's going, because I just said I want to ask you about something else, and what does that usually mean in a Fallout game?
More information or like prodding in a direction, not necessarily being like, you know, I have this to say to you.
Yeah. It takes you back to the top of the the top menu, right?
Well, or the list of questions menu, that
Yeah.
sub-menu at least, the top of that.
Yeah.
I wish I could talk to him about it. You're right. I guess I could keep an open mind and see what happens.
Well, you know, if I was lying though, because that's not what they want to do.
What? Make sure non-members have access to water?
Yeah,
I thought
because
that's what she said.
no, they said that they were giving water to non-members, but they like someone high like the person that sent me to go do this thing didn't know that's what they were doing.
Ah.
They
Whatever.
do. My dad always said they only cared about their own.
Yeah, they do. I'm totally lying to you.
About some things. All right. Yeah. Let the pistols know the purifier is theirs.
That's surprisingly easy. I thought there'd be a convincing part. Was it just getting far enough in his dialogue, then asking him?
I guess.
It might have been less obvious if, you know, it didn't get to the point where that was the only thing you could talk to him about. Either that or be like, fuck you, kid, it's good your dad died.
Yeah, no shit. Dialogue in this game is pretty wild sometimes.
I mean, like, I kind of wonder what... Sometimes I think people don't understand how being evil works because, like... Maybe it would give you a bunch of negative karma or something, but, like, what would you stand to gain from saying that to him? You know what I mean? Like...
Honestly, there is no reward or punishment for being, like, an asshole or a good person. Really, if you think about it, because, like, that was... The karma system was the reward and punishment for...
Is that even in for?
No.
Oh, okay. Is there, like, if you piss this faction off, they'll charge you more for buying stuff?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Factions either wave to you when they see you or shoot you on sight. There is no in between.
So it's just how much of an asshole you want to roleplay?
Yep.
Okay. So it's
And you know what?
It's a peace of mind benefit.
And you know what? Let's say that you decide to like help the Minutemen take over the Commonwealth,
Okay.
right? Even if and they're a pretty like good faction because they're
Okay.
just about they're basically just altruists going around saving the day from raiders, right?
Okay.
If you're a total dick, you can still be super pals with the fucking Minutemen.
So it's not even the evil choice, it's just the cruel choice?
I guess. I mean, Preston Garvey won't like you, but it won't change that they, will or won't shoot you on sight.
You can still, like, call them in and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think it's kind of hard to get people to just stop following you in that game, I think. There are some things you can do where, like, the characters will be like, I'm not following you anymore, I'm out. Like, you can get their individual reputation that far down, but I don't know that you can do that with just, like, the factions, unless you just walk up and start murdering them all.
Are there any factions in that, like, well, alright, you shot a bunch of us, but you left, waited for 3 days, and came back, we're fine with you again?
Otherwise, we'll have to figure something else out, won't we? No matter. We'll cross that bridge when we cross it. Thank you for your help. I'll stop throttling hydroponics. Take this. And let Paul Mira know she can stop banging on my door. Was there anything else? Cheers.
Okay.
Welcome, welcome. Take a look.
He has 107. And that's all he wants.
Farewell.
Which probably means that's all she's got.
It's odd. Are they selling it for any cheaper or more expensive? Or?
Well, I just bought out their stock like not too long ago, so I'm gonna give that time. Because he just had dirty water. I think they share inventory because that's all she had on her.
Okay. What's in these catacombs?
And that's where the one girl was that sent me to go do that.
You know, I was thinking, are these literal catacombs?
No.
Oh, okay. So I know when people hear a catacomb, they picture something like a cave or something, but it's literally those like kind of burial places where people are just all in the walls and stuff.
I can taste the first pint on my lips already.
Did you talk to Polly? Oh, thank Walden. And thank you. I don't know what you did, but you just saved us from disaster. Camden hasn't been without food in over 100 years. My ancestors made sure of that. I couldn't let the hydroponics fail on my watch. Please accept this gift, and know that you have my full and unconditional sponsorship. If there's anything else I can do for you,
Unconditional
please don't hesitate to
sponsorship?
ask.
Didn't I have to go do that errand for her to get the sponsorship? Was that or was that not conditional?
Maybe she means more like, no, even if you go and like just pee in our like, you know, town center area, I won't care.
It'll be good to have you with us.
You know, there's a lot of structure, this anarchy society thing they have going on. Is it anarchinistic? That's it.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a while. Alright.
Is there anything like Lead Billy? No, wait, there was a... Go down for a sec. There was a ticket collector. You can get that, the second level of that now.
Oh, yeah.
Next one you have to be high level,
damn.
but that's all you have to do. Ah, but it's that. So you have all of the find more of them. After this point, it's do you want to make money that way?
Yeah.
Which, you know, it's easy to be, you know, raise your nose at that, but it does have a growth on how fast you make money. Not that you'll necessarily need it by the time you're level 41, but maybe you will. I guess, like you said, this game's skimpy on money. Considering how much you've been selling stuff and the way you've been, like, careful with your money, the fact that you only have 5,000 this far in, I mean, you're over level 20, right?
Level 21, I've only got about 5,000 tickets. And I'm going to tell you this right now, man. At this point in Fallout 4, I would have 10 to 15,000 caps on me.
That makes me think of it, the first time I went through Oblivion, I just couldn't have enough money. Like, I was always scraping by until suddenly bandits started wearing ebony and Daedric armor, and then I had lots of money.
I posted on. Back when you could do this sort of thing, you could share your achievements from like the PlayStation Network on your Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
And when I shared the one for having like all of that money in Skyrim, how much is it? Like it's 100,000 or something.
I want to say it's 100,000.
I posted the achievement, and then I kind of did like the Rocky or Bullwiggle thing, where it's like this achievement, or how I went from level 1 to 50 without buying anything.
That can work in Skyrim if you dedicate yourself to just making money and not buying anything. Yeah. I did that with a character, and then I bought all the spells. I mean, if you're not afraid to do what it takes to make money in that game, there's actually a lot of stuff you could get away with. Like, if you just wait till you're high level, you don't have to worry about trying to mine up stuff like ebony and stuff. You can just buy it even in, like, white red. You know, I feel like they changed how long it takes for ore to repopulate in the new. I guess I don't know when that changed, but when I was playing the new version of it on stream, I was doing a lot of going around and selling stuff to get or buying stuff or whatever to get a mine to repopulate, and it just wasn't repopulating.
I think it takes a week for mines to repopulate. It might be. I'll have to look that up because I don't remember. I thought it was just like a week, but it could be less time, it could be more time. Because I want to say a lot of stuff grows back after just a couple of days.
Okay.
So, what did Palmyra and the captain have to say? Did they really? That's quite the testament. It may be the fastest anyone has ever secured 2 sponsors. If I wasn't impressed already, I am now. The third person I'd like to speak to is John Strutter. Not like Palmyra or the captain, but he is. I'll let him explain. And I'll be here.
Wow. Way to jerk me around, game. Oh, wow.
Is he like hiding behind a door?
No, he's just outside. I have to say that this is definitely one of the more unique places in the game.
Yeah.
But you know what? Honestly, there's some pretty unique spots in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something I will say for this is that it has a more, like, it feels more diverse than the average Fallout game does.
Yeah. thank you for that game.
He's the former leader of Camden Council. I've written this statement on his behalf. It states that he falsified my signature on several occasions for the express purpose of embezzling money from Camden Council. Now, I doubt he'll be willing to sign that document. He seems to be sticking to his story that I am the guilty party. There is overwhelming evidence that he's lying, but as you can see, it is not easy to find. I need something that I can cross-reference my files with. A diary, a calendar, that kind of thing. If you can get this statement signed, or anything that helps me cut through the noise, I'll happily sign that endorsement on your behalf. Considering his track record.
So what's he want you to do?
A guy forged his signature. He wants me to get another guy to sign a letter that he did the thing. Or get evidence that he did the thing.
Huh.
You know, next time around, I'm just gonna forge all of these signatures. No, you know what? I bet that would take just as long.
I'm not saying it wouldn't. That's part of the reason I'm curious. It's like, it's either the simpler way or it's contrived to be just as, like, convoluted as this is. Which makes me wonder, if you want the most content, is that the best way to do it? Because you could do all of this without getting signatures, right? So you think about it, like, have you ever been, like, in Oblivion where, like, they're like, either get all the towns to help you or the factions? And I'm like, well, all the towns already love me. And you just go talk to them and they're like, yeah, listen to our dudes.
Yeah.
This could have technically been the easy way to do it if you had been like, man, I'm just gonna go everywhere and do everything, then the main quest. Then it would have been like, well, this is just a formality. Just go talk to them all.
I think that's kind of what they maybe expected me to do.
Do you think the other one's the one that is supposed to give you the rigmarole, but this one is only doing so because you didn't play the game properly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit. You know what I've not found yet? It's Camelot.
Yeah, I've heard people mention it. Is it a faction place?
Yeah, there's like one of 3 factions that take over, I guess, at the end of the game.
Oh, okay.
And,
So it's like the Hoover Dam?
yeah. Well, you can either hand everything over to the 5th column, or you can hand everything over to the people that are currently in charge, or you can hand everything over to, like, you know, the people led by Arthur. But here's the thing. Where are they at?
Yeah. Like, I thought you would have come across them by now. The way people were talking about him, like...
Yeah,
I kind of forgotten just the doing of the thing, but, like, you're right. Do you prefer the invisible wall, or if you had walked past that point, them turn around and be like, hey?
Create a barrier that makes me not want to cross.
Ah. So you prefer the more reasonable third option of there being a fence?
Yes. I understand that doesn't work in all situations. Obviously, if you're playing some open world game on an island, that doesn't work. You're going to have to hit an invisible wall soon, or your character drowns. Something, right? But when you're on land, you have lots of options to make it clear you do not want to go this way. You could put a shit ton of angry guards there. I don't know. Something that made it clear, like, yeah, go ahead, walk by, see what happens. It's okay to punish players every once in a while for doing things that they shouldn't do. It kind of encourages you to not do those things.
Well, I think what was so odd about that is that there were people walking down that road.
Yeah.
You know, like, it was only you have collision for that barrier. So I'm not saying that's unheard of in video games or anything like that, but,
Well, you know, it's funny. NPCs can walk through me, but I can't walk through them. But then there's
really?
times when NPCs push me whenever I stand next to them. It's...
What can you do? What can you do? You can do the bloody job I've hired you to do. Don't you dare show your face.
when you came around a corner at that guy, I just think it'd be funny if you're like, give him a little, like, on the cheek and then just kept going.
Oh, shit.
Yes? Who wants to know? I see. I apologize for being blunt. I'm an unpopular man in certain circles. I don't think we've met. The name's Malcolm Rhodes. What can I help you with? Interesting. I'd obviously need to inquire as to the angle you intend to take. Oh, well, I must say, this is quite the flattering surprise. Do you have an advanced copy I could look at?
You just keep having the stats.
Help such a project any way I could. Release form? Forgive me, but I won't sign anything until I've read in full. no stake in your actions beyond profit. Am I right to conclude that your services are open for hire?
God damn it!
You don't want to do a quest for the guy they're trying to give you a quest to get messed with? How many layers in? This makes me think, you know, like, this makes, you ever watch that, like, live action Street Fighter fan thing where it's like Ken and Ryu, like, it also shows, like, the past of Akuma and stuff?
No, I've not seen this.
Well, at one point, I was describing, while watching it, just the layers of flashbacks we were in, because there's flashbacks and dreams and flashbacks and that and stuff like that, and like, that's what this is making me think of. Like, how many layers deep are you now?
Okay, so, I had to lie to him, right? I had to pass the first charisma check, and then he was like, oh, cool, yeah, whatever, and then I passed the second charisma check, and then I put the statement in front of him. I've passed 2 charisma checks, and I've done the statement option twice now, and now it's wanting it a third time out of me, and I'm just like, for fuck's sakes, just sign the goddamn thing.
That isn't going to happen. You'll just have to accept that. Goodbye.
Then what was the point of the charisma challenges?
I don't know, like, if you load, are you gonna have to go through that to get his quest?
Please, I'm far too busy to deal with you.
Yeah, it said you failed.
Son of a bitch! I would have understood. Okay. You didn't get the charisma checks, he's not going to sign it. But I've sat there, and I was literally, like, cupping the balls properly, as it were, and he still was like, nope. What was the point?
I do wonder if there was some point along that dialogue chain when you could have said something slightly differently that would have led to something else if you just have to do the quest.
I see. I don't think we've met.
We're gonna see.
Interesting. Oh. Well, I'd be happy to help such a project any way I could. I'd be delighted to help. What do you need to know? I better not. There's quite a lot of privileged information in there. What? Who told you that? No. I'm afraid that's completely inaccurate. I was integral to the project. Come here. I have proof. See? Look. Here are all the minutes.
So, could have you snuck in here and broke that? Is that what the other thing was? Could you broken into his thing? Okay.
But, you know, it's a room full of people. You know, fucking
yeah.
do that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wish you luck with the rest of this project of yours, but I'm very busy. Farewell.
Am I invisible?
Well, okay. So it did open up a dialogue chain that led him to be like, here's the evidence, yeah. It just, they were like, no, you can still reach a fail state. Is that just unexpected from Bethesda-like games?
Okay. This is... This is what I would suggest, okay? So you have the first charisma check, and that is what gets you the evidence. But then there's the second charisma check, and that's what you could use to just get the signature, because it makes it clear, hey, just get one or the other. But there's no way to get the one, even if you go in and get everything, you know what I mean? Or like have the skill to overcome the challenge.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I would have changed about that.
So what is this incriminating him in? Like, I was not here
That
for
he
most of
forged
this.
signatures. It's funny that in a quest that I could have completed much quicker, sorry, by getting like forged signatures.
Yeah.
Part of it to get the signature involves me proving forged signatures. Fuck.
But I mean, like, why does that street gang care about forged signatures?
It makes oh boy look bad.
Ah. I guess they're I guess they're a like respectable street gang that's like looked fondly upon by their community, aren't they?
I was gonna say they're the nicest fucking anarchists I've ever met. Or most organized anarchists I've ever met. Sorry, I really misspoke there.
Does this game know what anarchy's about? Because it's less about ideals and more about hanging out in strobe lighting.
Yes. Let's see here. A lot of walking back and forth right now.
You're back. How are you getting on? Let me have a look. How did you get these? Oh, that's really quite wonderful. I'm sure Malcolm will appreciate the irony. Regardless, these documents will be incredibly useful.
Did
Cross-reference the public
he draw a
record
mustache on
reality.
his face? Is that supposed to be a
Easy
mustache?
process, but it'll certainly be
I
far
looked at
less
it close. It looks like someone
trouble
magic
than
markered a
scouring
mustache onto him.
or been cobbling together a fund to help hire some help to sift through it all.
It's hard to tell
However, these
because
documents
he's not
make
like
that redundant.
looking.
So I'll donate the fund to you for your invaluable
No,
help with my
I think that's just
investigation.
supposed to be his ghoul skin.
Also, as promised, here is my endorsement. I cannot thank you enough for
You know, if I want to do a run where I just do nothing with any faction, I will have to forge this signature.
Yeah. I do kind of wonder, like, what is the minimalist requirements without, like, you know, an exploit or something like that.
Yeah.
Because, like, even though in that run I did recently was relatively minimalist, in Fallout 3 it was not a minimalist run. I've done, like, minimalist runs, and there's not much you have to do. You basically just have to find Dad, go unclog the pipe, and then, you know, go get the get back to the place. I know there's a little bit between here and there, like getting those people through the pipe and stuff, but you know what I mean. It's all just going here and there.
If you know where to go, you can just walk right there. I mean, you can cut out several hours of that game going directly to that vault that your dad's in.
Yeah. Like, if you set yourself up to have, child at heart, you don't even have to deal with the slavers at all. You do have to be to the point of the quest for them to want to let you in, though. I've tried to skip that hard, and it didn't work, because you can't be like, will you open that for me? Or will you, you know, go activate the terminal so I could fix it, and stuff like that, like... Because I want to say you can have conversations about the door and stuff, but you can't actually get them to open it. Which I kind of wonder if you could survive the radiation, if you could go in through that door those super mutants were guarding. That one I was saying, well, that also gets in there, you know?
Yeah.
How did it go, John? Did you really? That's wonderful. It's been ages since John agreed to sponsor anyone. How'd you manage it? What a relief. I've always maintained that he was innocent in the whole deal. I take it that means he's staying in Camden then. I can't tell you how happy that makes me. Well, congratulations are in order. It is my honor to formally welcome you to the Pistols. Here are the keys to your flat. You should find it fully furnished. If you need anything at all, it can be found at the Camden Market.
Oh,
Do you get a house?
yes.
Yeah. Didn't you know? The Pistols provide housing to all members. Yours is a nice one. I lived there myself for a period. It's up to you to find ways to make yourself useful in Camden. Don't be a stranger. What edition is that?
Now is the time to lie to her
Of
about
course,
it.
Gideon. It's a bit of a change regeneration. Let's see. Apache. Alice. There you go. Good luck.
Ah.
Wait for the day to be over.
Good Lord. You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get there, right? I'm gonna hand the thing off, and the guy's gonna be like, "Ooh, Grog didn't spell his name right." Have to go back to the hedge maze again. Oh shit.
Now that you killed the gardener, he's hanging out in there, convening with the, what is it, what do they call it, the hole or whatever? A canyon, that's it.
Yes. God. I'm waiting for that. Oh, hey, there we go. Oh, yeah. These are all the quests I have picked up since then.
Ah. Do you have all the signatures now?
Yep.
Now you have to run for Parliament.
I need you to vote for my reign of terror.
Go around, convince each faction that likes you to let you set up I guess a campaign station there.
No.
Like, fortunately, our game has a crafting system where you can craft houses. Of course, you go to each faction and they'll be like, alright, now I know we solved all your problems, but what have you done for us recently? Why should we vote for you?
I would impose even greater taxes than now because my pockets will not line themselves.
Oh.
Okay.
This isn't like super sketchy or anything.
You didn't tell me to come this way, right?
I don't know what street they said.
Ah. So I need to go this way. My bad.
This guy, creepy guards are like, I don't know what he's doing. You know, unless there's an orphanage in it, I didn't what Tenpenny wants you to do is like blow up that
Ferris wheel.
yeah, like that just doesn't seem as impactful as what he wanted you to do in the other game. Is that supposed to close and bring you down somewhere? So we're going like full get smart.
Yep.
So very discreet of you to step into a phone box that just sunk through the floor really quickly.
Alright. Whoa, what is... Man. What in the fuck did I come into?
The phone company's the real Illuminati.
Guess. I mean, this is all pretty sinister for, like, seeing your local government.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I think there's an OSHA violation going on here. Well, this is either a fake out or there was something you were definitely supposed to do before this point. I'm feeling it's a fake out, but yeah. It's one of those James Bond things where like there's the nervous looking guy and the guy who looks confident, but like Dr. Evil kills the confident-looking guy.
Oh my god, how long does this go?
This is very British.
I just... seriously. I got the signatures just for, like, that super sinister ride. Okay, whatever. Yeah, fuck it, let's do this.
I need to kill him to set you free. Then, as we make our way to the surface, I'd kill every last person we encountered. Then, Smythe would want to find out who did it. Then, I'm a dead man. When you make it out of here, go to the Old Science Museum in Kensington. The director there, Mr. X, has been imprisoned by his own operatives. Find him. Speak to him. A prison buried in the ground, where the inmates live on borrowed time. Jittery incompetence is all that stands between them and execution. The very thing these people fought against is keeping them alive. Your possessions are in a footlocker in the barracks. I'm not a schemer. I have nothing to offer but information. Make use of your surroundings. This room is prone to power cuts, but they're too rare to be reliable. Perhaps you can deactivate the power box on my right. Embrace the shadows. Kill a hostage every hour until it turns itself off. How should I know? Whatever you do, don't let the guards trigger the alarm. It's activated on the pillar to my left. In this cell block, 2. In the whole prison, hundreds. Agreed. I wish you said...
Ah, they didn't take my flashlight away from me.
Well.
You know what we're gonna do. You know what?
He doesn't speak with people unless it benefits him. He's a liar, and he deserves to. His crimes against humanity, against all life, are unthinkable. You were at the Monument Lab. He knows this. The things that happen there are by his design. There are others who would see him dead. Others who work for him. You can help achieve this. Nagano, then. Because it's the only way I know how. When you make it out of here, the director there. Agreed.
Were you able to, check the wall over there? And I don't mean the prison door, but like right over, this corner, like over there, see that little brick part? Yeah.
Ah.
I'm not saying to necessarily do that, but... okay, never mind. Said it'd be impossible, right?
I know.
Hey, wait, is that a hammer under your bed? There's a plunger. Like... chisel.
What the fuck are you doing in my cell? I see. Do you even have a plan? I admire your honesty. Perhaps we can work something out. Am I any good at opening doors? I am the Jesus fucking Christ of opening doors. Give me a bobby pin and I'll perform a fucking miracle. Here and now. I'm the gentry's worst nightmare, that's why. I used to steal classified documents from politicians, civil servants, you name it. Publish them clandestinely. Fuck, I was magnificent. Yeah, just come and go as you please. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
Yeah.
I am the... Get me a bobby.
And to say, go back,
Yeah, just...
and see if you can find anything else in your room, or I assume there's not a lockpick in his room, or he would have got out already. But like, can you reach that plunger outside of your cell? Over to the right over there. Maybe it's not a plunger. I thought I saw one out there, but it's just an odd brick. Garbage cans.
That's kind of disappointing that that's not something.
Yeah. I don't know. I just for some reason thought there might be some hanging out in here, kind of like there was the other stuff you needed, but.
Well,
I'm not saying this is what you should do, but I was just thinking, I wonder if this game is mechanically sound enough that if you kicked his door open, went through the hole, they'd rush in and beat him up, and not, like, worry about you.
I can do that. I'm probably a brilliant actor. Me fucking ready to take on those guards. Okay, here I go. Guards! Guards! Save me from this brigand!
okay.
Remember, kids, like, if your boss wants you to wear a creepy mask to work every day, they're probably not a good guy. I know they might talk about the grand goals and ideas, but they're probably a villain. I mean, would you want to go to like some new like fast food chain where like all their guys wear masks like that?
Nope. I would think some creepy cult shit was going on in there.
So if they're mystery meat, you'd be like, I don't know, man.
No time to waste. Every minute we spend gabbing is another minute the gentry spend plotting.
Can unlock any more cells? Ooh. You have to individually talk to each one and be like, run amok, man. Ah, no, they're just a prisoner. Okay. That is a effective flashlight.
Yes, it is.
Well, so belongings are down this hall, and then you gotta go down over to the side to get out.
Who?
Did it just, like, hit you in the neck? Wow.
Yeah, no, he slapped me pretty good there. I'm just that nice of a guy to make sure that I do this. I've got other stuff. Yeah, so that one. Let's see here. How was the other one that I had? Ooh. What the... Yeah, that's why I've got that one. So I can only have... Okay. Well, that's fine. I still have a shit ton of strength. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot my chair leg. No. Ah, this was the one I was looking for too. Okay, for now that's how we'll set things up. Yeah, I also don't find freedom appealing. Oh wait, these are barracks. Maybe I'll find... Okay, fair enough, game.
What?
Oh. Remember how I said that, you know, don't do this? Oh. Alright, well, Scotland Yard.
I know they have their own equivalent to the CIA, but do they have their own equivalent to the FBI?
I'm not sure. Man. I wonder how many people couldn't find that key.
My mysterious companion has reappeared after their mysterious abduction.
That guy knows where I just came from. Okay. This game's fucking with me some days.
Ah.
Ugh. New Scotland Yard. Oh, finally.
Here I go again. God.
How did you describe the cure the invincible? How I say. Strip on bare.
There you are.
wonder if there's a fix for that. The U.S. flags. Oh. Looks like there's a... Oh, okay. I guess you're going this way. Huh, I wonder how you get in here. Wait, oh, no, that's her. Okay. Well, that's neat. Oh, yeah, here's somebody. Oh. Not the somebody I'm looking for, though. Now to find Mr. X.
looking for in here?
I'm looking for a guy in here. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, shoot. I didn't see what that was. That'll happen sometimes playing the newer Fallouts, is you'll pick up something and you're just like kind of click happy, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Is that not an actual alien blaster?
Yes. I know there is one in here. Ooh. Okay, well, I died.
Oh.
So here's what I'm gonna do, because it's about the time to kill it, because we've been going for about 2.5 hours at a time. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill it here. We'll pick it up the next time, and this is John.
Isn't there a Lou?